We are still coming to terms as to what happened with Rishabh Pant and that accident. Believe me, there are a lot of shocking visuals that have come in which the car collided with the divider and Rishabh Pant was seen bleeding profusely. Luckily, his condition is stable and it was a near-death experience indeed. We have to thank most of the people who's rescued him, and now he's in Max Hospital, Dehradun at this point in time. But what was the cause of Rishabh Pant's accident? Was it because he dozed off at the wheel and that caused a high-speed accident? This is what the police had to say, that Rishabh Pant had apparently dozed off at the wheel and that is the reason why he had that accident. But looking at the speed with which the car was going, it was believed that it had an accident at 60 to 70 miles per hour. That is scary. But is this the first time? Actually, no, because you have to remember that Rishabh Pant on his Instagram had shared in 2017 that he had bought a brand new Mercedes car. But when he took to the streets, his act of overspeeding actually resulted in a lot of criticism. You don't believe me? Check out the video that has been doing the rounds ever since Rishabh Pant has been having that accident. Because it's a pretty scary video if you have to look at it. So here we are playing that video out for you. Saw that Rishabh Pant was clearly touching 130 kmph on the streets of Delhi on his new car, and that resulted in plenty of criticism. Traffic standards were not followed, safety was not followed. He was admonished pretty badly for this act, and 5 years later it has resulted in an almost near death incident for Rishabh Pant. So the reactions are fast, and many Indian players, former Indian players and current Indian players have tweeted their prayers out to Rishabh Pant, and one hopes that he can make a very speedy recovery indeed. Jai Shah, the current BCCI secretary, has said, "My thoughts and prayers are with Rishabh Pant as he fights his way back to recovery. I have spoken to his family and the doctors treating him. Rishabh is stable and undergoing scans. We are closely monitoring his progress and will provide him with all the necessary support." And there is now one statement that has come from the BCCI now, which has said, Rishabh has 2 cuts on his forehead, a ligament tear in his right knee, and has also hurt his right wrist, ankle, toe, and has suffered abrasion injuries on his back. His condition is stable. He'll undergo an MRI scan to ascertain the extent of his injuries and formulate his further course of treatment. So that is the current situation. Remember, what happened in 2017 was a premonition to what would happen in 2022. And this new car, luckily it was a luxury car, and because of the safety features in that, Rishabh Pant's life was saved. But the horrific CCTV footage of the accident and his graphic visual of Rishabh Pant bleeding profusely has left us very disturbed at this point in time. Now, there was an eyewitness in that who rescued Rishabh Pant at the scene of the accident. Sushil Kumar, one of the Haryana Roadways bus driver, he rescued him, and apparently he has outlined the detail as to how Rishabh Pant was at that point in time. The car had not yet was not set on fire as of at that point in time because of that accident. But then his testimony is really graphic indeed. So, as I mentioned, CCTV footage has emerged of the accident. Visuals also emerge of Pant bleeding, and luckily Sushil Kumar and some of the nearby villagers who were there in that area, they rescued Rishabh Pant. But this misdemeanor and what happened in 2017 is not good whatsoever. We hope that Rishabh Pant makes a full recovery and also he does not repeat these kind of mistakes, and because overspeeding can indeed kill. If traffic rules are not followed, it can almost prove to be fatal. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.